Hello, my name is Alicia Salcido. Welcome to my Week 6 multimedia discussion for Taxation in Theory for MPA 585. In this presentation, I'm going to be reviewing property taxes, sales taxes, income taxes, and the different opinions on government intervention. For property taxes is the value of the property by the local government, which the funding basically goes to the federal or state government. So basically, an economic efficiency of property taxes that, when you're paying your mortgage, you're paying a portion of your property taxes. So it's already being automatically done. There's no hassle really for the government to try to get that funding. It's a very direct access. The only disadvantages is for people or distortion. It's if the property taxes just keep increasing. That's going to make people feel like overwhelmed and not wanting to continue paying into the system, which would be a distortion. Sales tax is basically when you're purchasing a good or a service, there's going to be a fee associated with that. That fee is the tax, and that's going to be run through like the local government, which basically will go through the local, state, or federal government, which will then receive that fee that you spent your goods and services on. So this is a very efficient way for economies, just because they're receiving that money as soon as you're making that transaction of the goods and services, so it's very easy to obtain it. The downside of it is just like if there is tax increases, that's going to cause the consumer to feel a burden, a deadweight loss, because they're going to decide or make a decision if they're going to continue making those purchases, if they're going to make less purchase, or if they're going to have to go to like a substitution of the purchase. For income taxes is basically like any profits or earnings that you received, or any other corporations that are receiving a profit or earnings, they have to pay just some sort of tax for those profits and earnings. So, this is very easy because people who are constantly working, this is steady flow of income for the government. The downside is that there are like increases in tax rates. This is gonna cause people to make decisions like if they want to keep working as many hours, they want to decrease, if maybe they just want to stop working in total. So it's going to lead to a decrease in revenue for taxes, or maybe people are just going to want to go to like cash jobs. They're going to do under the table work. So that will be the distortions of income taxes. For government intervention, there are people who are for taxation just because, this is the funding that's going to be going towards like defense, welfare programs, and if people who are in need of assistance, they would have that funding available for them. But then there are people who are against this. They would prefer less government intervention, especially with taxes increase. Some people feel like that might be a burden on them. Maybe they're not financially able to support themselves with these financial increases, or they probably feel like they're paying more taxes than others, or vice versa. Maybe people are not paying enough taxes. So those are just the different opinions of, between the government interventions for and against. And that was the end of the presentation. Thank you guys very much for listening. I hope you guys have a great week. Bye-bye.